Well, everybody, I'm assuming you can guess where we are. We have made it to Jerusalem. We have made it to the old city. You can see the wall surrounding there. You can see the Dome of the Rock, which is where the temple was. And it is now, that is a Muslim mosque built on top of that. But you can see everything. I just wanted to read a little bit of scripture. Can't believe we're here. We just got off riding camels at Abraham's tent, so you're probably going to enjoy that. We may put a little clip on Instagram, so you'll have to wait for that. But we know from our Bible, Matthew 21, now when they drew near Jerusalem and came to Bethphage at the Mount of Olives. We are actually right now on the Mount of Olives. So we are on top of the Mount of Olives. It overlooks the western side of the city, or the side of the city, and so it's been pretty cool to be up here. And this is where when Jesus came, he came to the Mount of Olives before his triumphal entry. And this is what Jesus said. He said, go into the village to his disciples opposite you, and immediately you'll find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Loose them and bring them to me. And if anyone says anything to you, you shall say, the Lord has need of them. And immediately he will send them. And then it says, all this was done, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, tell the daughter of Zion, behold, your king is coming to you, lowly and sitting on a donkey, a colt, the foal of a donkey. So the disciples went and did as Jesus commanded. So this is where Jesus would have been up on the Mount of Olives somewhere. They would have gotten a donkey, and then he would have made his way from the Mount of Olives to the city. As we are on the bus, we read from Zechariah, and so I want to read from there. And this is where Jesus is going to return. Jesus is going to return to the Mount of Olives. In Zechariah 14, it says this, behold, the day of the Lord is coming, and your spoil will be divided in your midst. For I will gather all the nations to battle against Jerusalem. The city shall be taken, the houses rifled, and the women's ravished. Half of the city shall go in captivity, but the remnant of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then the Lord will go forth and fight against those nations as he fights in the day of battle. And in that day his feet will stand on the Mount of Olives. And they shall be split in two, from the east to the west. Pretty cool. And then it says, and in that day it shall be that the living waters shall flow from Jerusalem. And then the Lord shall be king over all that earth. In that day it shall be, the Lord is one, and his name is one. So pretty cool. More to come from Jerusalem, but we're on top of the Mount of Olives. And just wanted to say hi. Things are going great. We're excited to be here. Peace out from Jerusalem.